Hello, I'm Bruce Trezevant, founder of Project Unity USA. I would like to take a moment to invite you to a rally that we're hosting coming Saturday, January 3rd, 2015 on the State House grounds from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock. This rally is to show our support for law enforcement throughout the state of South Carolina, our solicitor's offices throughout the state of South Carolina. We feel that with all the protests that are going on throughout the country and even in this state, that it's time for us to show that we support our local law enforcement officers and our offices here in the state of South Carolina. Too many times we protest our law enforcement agencies about something that they have nothing to do with. These shootings and stabbings and chokeholds and everything that's going on outside of the state of South Carolina are not in control of people here in South Carolina, but yet we get on the bandwagon and we shout and yell and fuss and cuss about things that have nothing to do with us. We at Project Unity feel that it's about time that we start taking focus on the things that are going on in our community. That each and every one of you out there take a time to just say, hey, look, what can I do to change my little piece of this world, my little piece of this South Carolina? So on Saturday, January the 3rd, 2013 at 1 o'clock, we're asking you to come out and show your support for our local law enforcement. For law enforcement throughout the state of South Carolina. They've shown time and time again that they will not tolerate some of the things that have gone on throughout the country. They will not tolerate a young unarmed man being shot on Broad River Road. They will not tolerate it. South Carolina law enforcement agencies here in South Carolina have stood up for what was right. Yes, they've made mistakes. Yes, there are some bad officers out there, but there are bad people out there as well. And we can't throw everybody out just because one person is bad. Same thing with a department. You don't condemn a whole department because one officer made some bad choices. So we're asking you to show your support for the officers and the deputies and the solicitors of the state of South Carolina by coming out January 3rd, Saturday, 2015, and showing your support for these officers. They will be out there. They will speaking. One of the speakers that has been confirmed right now is Mr. Reggie Lloyd, which was the chief of SLED, South Carolina Law Enforcement Division. He will be speaking to you, telling you about some of the things that you haven't heard of in the news because it's not shown that are deemed as newsworthy. You hear the bad things that police departments do, but you don't hear how they stand up for what is right. So come on out and listen to what they have stood up to be right, how they stood up for right. I just want to thank the Columbia Urban League for their support, JT McLaughlin, and everybody else that's joined in with us to make this a successful event. We need our law enforcement agencies. When it snows, rains, sleets, 100-degree weather outside or 0-degree weather outside, when we pick up that phone down 911, we expect for them to be there to support us in our time of need. Right now, they're in their time of need, and we need to support them. It may be cold, but we need to be there. It may be raining, but we need to be there. You need to be there. Forward this message to about 10 other people that you know, and ask them to forward to 10 other people. We at Project Unity have made strives to make our communities safer throughout the state of South Carolina. And we look forward for you being there as support for us as we support the South Carolina Law Enforcement Divisions of South Carolina. We thank you for your time. We thank you for your dedication to the community. We just thank you for being you. Now it's time for you to stand up and support local law enforcement. I thank you personally for your attention, for taking the time to look at this video. Be blessed.